Someone took the crown.
That's the dad life every day. I'll be right back, Chad. I'll keep the fire alight, 'cause this community knows how to keep the good times thriving. Welcome to Pepperwood. Pull up a chair tonight. Everybody's family underneath these neon lights. Raise that Pepsi high, let the good times flow. From Alabama all the way, everybody knows. Smack that lizard.
Someone took the crown.
All right. What's up, guys? I'm your host, Pepperwood. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Good evening, Anna. Good morning for you, girl. So I've decided, after doing a wee bit of research without spoiling things for myself, I don't see myself investing the proper amount of time to play this game the proper way. For example, I don't want to go fight the same boss for 2 hours, to get the levels needed to get to the end of the story. That's just not me. That's not my style of game. I like the gameplay, but for example, Red Dead Redemption, you're the same all the way through. You don't need a special abilities. You don't need anything like that to play the story, to do it how you want. Yeah, you can get better weapons and guns and blah, blah, right? Like, that's different. We can do better weapons, but for me to have to go fight the same boss for an hour and a half and then just so I can do the same moves but more damage with the same move, you see what I'm saying?
Happy, joy,
You win 500 points. It finally happened, Yoda. Yoda. Let's go. 500 smackaroos. Where's my pen? So I let the little one come down here today. Sheesh, Yoda with the 500 spot. All right. So, ladies, would one of you please raise your hand for roll call and check in to see if it works? Let's see. We got something new. I'm always trying to get a little bit better each and every day.
Yes, sir.
But yes, you're making up for lost time. There's something new in the channel points. It's 1 point. Let's see if you can do it. Drum roll, please. I'm waiting. You click it. Like, click the button. Not exclamation point. I feel like we were getting a lot of those. And I was like, what's easier? Just click on channel points, 1 point redeem. Front and center. Did it work? I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? I saw nothing. Biscuits. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? Question. Okay, pause for the cause. It worked before stream started. Biscuits. Okay, redemption. I'm gonna test it. Okay, the browser source is on. So maybe I didn't name it right. Commands. Reset is reset. Permission is everybody. Reward / command keyword name. I'm here. Did I not name it the right thing in the... Hang on. Okay, hang on. Yeah. Maybe I didn't save it when I changed this. Save. It's saved. So now we go back. That's the only thing we changed. It's gonna be so cool. Bummer. Biscuits and bummers. It's called Daily Check-In. So I changed that name. It should work, yes? So we need to wait for somebody else because you guys can only do it once. Well, maybe I'll try it and see if it works. I already claimed it. Biscuit. We gotta wait for another person to hop in. Okay, here's what we're doing. I said this already. We're gonna watch the full story. It's 26 minutes. The full story is 26 minutes, and then we're gonna transition into our next game. But yeah, I'm not the one to go kill the same boss for 3 hours and grind levels for just to complete the story. That's not me. Okay. Yoda with the nose pin luck. Dang. Let's do wishing well. How y'all doing today? You've been missed. One. Yoda, you're at 17. I mean, you can't complain when I get one. I get 2 more spins, right? Yes, I didn't fix that. Wrong. I'll change that tomorrow. Promise you 2 spins. Hang on, I'll write that down so I don't forget. Anna got 99. I got 1 and Anna got 99. Fix Yoda. Extra spins with a heart. Perfect. Got it. I won't forget. I promise. I was trying to do that. Wow. 1% to a whopping 99. Crazy. Okay. So we are going to watch the story.
So to begin this timeline, we have to start with some background
to understand what
about the
happens.
Obscure universe. So in the real world,
And then we're
of
gonna quit.
Obscure, there exist people that possess magical powers that allow them to project themselves into art that they create, called painters. The creations that they paint can be given sentience within the worlds that they create. These worlds created by painters are referred
Sit back
to
and
as
relax.
canvases. Painters are also able to project their consciousness directly into canvases and interact with the creations living there. This process leaves their real body immobile, and some form of time dilation occurs within canvases when compared to the real world, as days or even years within canvases do not seem to pass as much time comparatively in the real world. It's mentioned that being inside a canvas for an extended period of time can cause harm to a painter, and in extreme cases can even be fatal. Poetically, when painters create canvases, they literally leave pieces of their souls in the worlds that they create. Painters perform their craft using a magical energy called chroma, and chroma is basically the fuel for all of a
The sub screen doesn't work. I just subbed tier 3 for 6 months. The alert box is on. I just subbed for tier 3 for 6 months. What? You just subbed tier 3? Yoda. You're insane, girl. What? You're out of your mind. Alert box. Yoda, the queen herself. I got a new router today, and I don't know if I'm happy with what they did. I have terabyte internet. It's like fiber, the fastest you can get. Never had an issue with anything else. And let me tell you, It bugs me. Like, don't fix it if it ain't broke, right?
Someone
Subs,
took the crown.
resub, gift sub, anonymous community. It would probably be just a resub.
Sub a dub dub in the tub with the sub.
Well, Yoda, I would like to fix it. I'll fix it later, but where would it be at? It'd be resub. Is there like a tier? Oh. Oh, I see, Yoda. I see you upgraded. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. I wonder if there's like a different... It wasn't be anonymous. It would be a subscription. Resub font. I wonder if there's like a special place to go for tier 3. Because this is what it was supposed to do.
Sub a dub dub in the tub with the sub.
I know you heard it twice, but that's what it was supposed to do. Well, thank you. Thank you, Yoda. I'll have to look and see if maybe I missed a variation or something. Let me write that down.
Painters' magical actions both outside and inside of a canvas. Painters are also capable of erasing painted creations or even entire canvases from existence. Additionally, painters of sufficient skill can alter or paint over the paintings of other painters, effectively overwriting someone else's creation. So from the perspective of the beings within the canvases, painters are basically creator as well as destroyer gods. There are two worlds where events take place throughout the course of the Claire Obscure timeline: Verso's canvas and the world that the Sandra family lives in, which appears to be an alternate 19th century France, specifically Paris, as we see the Eiffel Tower in Epilogue Elysia. I will be referring to the world of Verso's canvas as the painted world, and outside as the real world to clarify between the two. So at some point in the real world at an unknown date, two painters named Aline and Renoir marry and start a family together, the Desandra family. Aline and Renoir paint many canvases together over the course of their marriage.
Okay, so we
and have
got
3 children.
We got our characters here. So the family, the bad old dude is this guy. The wife with the mask. There's Malene. There's Gustav probably, and like Sarah maybe.
Clea, Verso, and Elysia. Aline is described as the more powerful painter between her and Renoir, as Renoir stated that Aline was the one who taught him how to use his powers responsibly. Aline is also mentioned to be the head of the Painters Council, but details on what exactly that is are not given. They also teach all 3 of their children how to use their powers, with Clea having the best talent for painting amongst the 3 children. At some point during his childhood, Verso, with help from Clea, paints a canvas containing many different fantasy creatures. These creatures are several of the non-human beings that we see throughout the duration of the game. This includes Gestrels, Grandis, Esquier, which is a recreation of one of Verso's toys, Francois, who was possibly created by Clea, as well as gestural representations of their family dogs, Minoko and Noko. They spend a lot of time there playing with their creations and exploring the world they have painted. Renoir and Aline also occasionally go into Verso's canvas with them and enjoy their time there together as a family. However, as Verso gets older, he realizes...
worked. We fixed it. Emma Appleberry checking in. We fixed it. That's cool, and it's supposed to take your Twitch profile picture. So if you have a Twitch profile picture, it will pop it up on there. Hey, we did it. We did it. Welcome, Emma Appleberry. Here's what we're doing today. We're starting a new game, but we're going to watch this. That was correct. Perfect. So we're watching the story. It's 26 minutes long. We're watching the story. Did I miss the Walmart story? No, you haven't. I'm waiting on the regs to get in before we tell the Walmart story. We're watching the story of the game because we're not going to play it. I'm done with it because doing a little bit of research, I would need to play hours of fighting like the same bosses to level up just to progress through where we need to. That's just not me. And you guys know time's the most valuable thing we have, right? And I don't want to waste that time doing something I don't really want to do just to get to the end of the story. So I'm going to watch the story. And I've already learned so much so far. So, catch you guys up if we're not understanding what's going on. The family, the old dude, the lady with the mask, Malene, Verso, all one family. They can paint. When they're painting in the real world, they're frozen. Because they're inside the actual painting. Inside there making these worlds. They can go into each other's paintings. They can destroy stuff. They can repaint. Blah, 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 right? The world we're in is Verso's, which is the guy who's on our team. But basically, he painted his dog, his toy, all that stuff in there.
That his true passion is not in painting, but in music. He gradually shifts his focus to studying how to play the piano and does not paint any more canvases. Now, on December 33rd, 1905, in the real world, a fire breaks out in the Descendre mansion. It's stated that the fire started because Alicia was deceived by a group known as the Writers, who seem to be in opposition to the Painters. Details on the Writers and their powers are not given, but from how they are mentioned, they are likely people with powers like painters, but instead of painting their creations, they write them into existence. It's also not said whether all the people in the real world of Clair Obscur have these types of powers, or whether the painters and writers are a small subset of the population. Additionally, details of what exactly transpired between Alicia and the writers are not given. Verso sacrifices himself to save Alicia during this fire, but she is gravely wounded as well, suffering burns on her face as well as losing her right eye and her ability to speak. Verso's death gravely affects the Descendre
Correct,
family.
Emma.
Aline,
Correct. And also, I'm not big on games where they have boss fights that take a substantial amount of time to beat that boss. Like Elden Ring, you have to do a 40-minute boss fight and one hit you're dead. Nah, I'm out. I don't have that kind of time. I ain't got that kind of patience. Stick me in the woods with an axe and let me build a box, okay?
Reef becomes more distant with Renoir and begins harboring resentment towards Alicia. Aline is unable to bear the grief of losing her son, but knows that the canvas he created contains a part of his soul, which is represented by the small faceless boy we see throughout the game. She decides to project herself into Verso's canvas in an effort to be closer to him. After entering, she paints a copy of Paris she calls Lumiere, as well as painted copies of her family and other new humans to populate the city she's created. Specifically, she paints this version of Alicia to still have her scars from the fire, as she blames Alicia for Verso's death in the real world. From here on out, I will refer to the versions of the Descendres that were painted
Okay, so he died in the real world. The mom blames the little sister. That's the little sister. That's the dad. That's Verso. He's dead in real world. But inside the painting, the mother has recreated them. The mother gave the daughter the scars she received in the fire because her son died saving her. So she blames her.
Refer to the versions of the Descendres that were painted by Aline with the title Painted. Aline and her painted family live in Lumiere for some time. I should also mention, while the exact time it began is not specified, at some point between now and before Expedition Zero, Painted Clea develops a romantic relationship with a man named Simon. Also, Painted
25
Verso
ain't
becomes
bad. I
close
got
with a
one
woman
today,
named
Emma.
Julie. While their exact relationship isn't ever clearly stated, it's implied that if they were not in a romantic relationship,
I got 1%.
Painted Verso at least held feelings for Julie. Aline lives within the canvas for some time, which begins to affect her health, but she refuses to leave. Realizing she will eventually die if she doesn't leave the canvas, Renoir decides to enter the canvas to forcibly remove Aline and then erase the canvas so Aline will no longer be able to enter it. Renoir then enters and tries to force Aline out of the canvas, which includes the creation of the Axons to assist him, which are giant beings with large amounts of chroma that represent his family. Their conflict results in the continent of the canvas being fractured. Lumiere is split in two, with a portion being formed into an island away from the rest of the continent. This event is referred to in the future as the Fracture, and the portion of Lumiere remaining on the continent from then on is referred to as Old Lumiere. This is also when the monolith is formed, and time within the canvas begins being marked by monolith years. The conflict results in Aline being imprisoned within the top of the monolith because...
Okay, so in English, the mom is the painter lady. Her son Verso's dead in real world, but he's in this world. The dad, who's the old man, he made the big monsters that we fight to try to get her out of this place. Snatch her up out the painting, right? Plot twist. It fractured the whole world. Yeah, Anna got 99, by the way. I got 1 and Anna got 99. She's got a few to spare. She's got just a few to spare.
Becoming the Paintress, and Renoir being imprisoned beneath the monolith, becoming the Curator. A barrier is formed around the monolith that instantly erases any beings that try to cross it. The painted Dessandres do not know the truth of these events and just think Aline went missing after the fracture. In the real world during this time, Clea wants both of her parents out of the canvas as she wants to take revenge on the writers for Verso's death and wants their help. She enters Verso's canvas shortly after Renoir. As Aline is the stronger painter, Clea decides to assist Renoir by creating beings known as Nevrons to kill Aline's human creations in the canvas. When a Nevron kills a human, they trap that human's chroma within their body instead of allowing the chroma to return to Aline. With Aline's powers slowly diminishing, Renoir uses his powers to erase her oldest creations within the canvas, starting with those 100 years or older. Aline, being unable to stop this, uses the Paintress avatar to paint a number on the monolith to warn her creations about their impending erasure every year. This year
That's what's happening. The old dude is the bad guy. The painter's lady who's painting the 33 is the good guy. That's the good girl, the wife, right? So the old dude, they created those beings to kill the human things, right? And when they kill them, it traps their chroma inside, which weakens the wife. So she started writing the number because the old dude started erasing the people slowly downward, which is making her weaker. So she's trying to tell the people, hey, this is what number my husband's on. You gotta do something.
yearly event where people of the age on the monolith or older are erased is later named the Gommage. The axons made by Renoir, now without their creator, settle into their own parts of the continent. The humans of Lumiere, unaware of the true nature of what is happening, assume incorrectly that the Paintress is the one causing the Gommage and become determined to stop her. I will now be referring to the events in the monolith year that they occur in. Monolith year 100. Back in Lumiere, the citizens start organizing a search and rescue effort to the continent to try and locate people who were displaced by the fracture. This first ever mission to the continent is called Expedition Zero. Painted Renoir and Painted Verso join this expedition as they want to find Aline, with Painted Renoir being appointed as the commander. Simon, Painted Clea's lover, also joins. Expedition Zero then departs for the continent. At some point during this year, Clea kidnaps Painted Clea. Whether or not she did this from Lumiere or if Painted Clea was displaced by the fracture and was found by Clea is not specified. Clea, disliking Aline's creation modeled after her, decides to paint over Painted Clea. This process removes Painted Clea's free will, and Clea imbues her with the ability to create Nevrons. Clea then seals Painted Clea within a place called the Flying Manor, where she endlessly creates Nevrons to assist Renoir. During Expedition Zero's journey through the continent, Simon at one point is separated from the rest of Expedition Zero. He meets Clea, who impersonates Painted Clea and imbues him with enormous power. She directs him to go to the monolith and defeat the Paintress, as this would remove Aline from the canvas, as Clea wants. Since Simon thinks Clea is actually Painted Clea, he believes her, and with his newfound power, Simon kills the Axon that resides in Old Lumiere. You can see the corpse of this Axon, as well as Simon's sword, scattered around the area on the world map in the game. Then, using the chroma from the Axon, he is able to bypass the barrier and enter the monolith. He meets Aline and learns the truth of the world from her, and that Renoir is actually the one causing the Gommage. Aline also tells Simon that defeating Renoir would save Painted Clea. With this information, Simon agrees to fight against Renoir, and with Aline's assistance, Simon descends the monolith to confront Renoir. However, Renoir is too powerful for Simon to defeat, and his mind and body break, now stuck in the bottom of the monolith. Meanwhile, Painted Verso, Painted Renoir, and the rest of Expedition Zero make it to the monolith at a different time than Simon does. At the barrier, they meet Clea, who is waiting for them. Clea then tells Painted Verso and Painted Renoir the truth about themselves and their world, that they are the creations of Aline and Verso respectively, and that Aline has become the Paintress after the fracture, which was caused by the real-world Renoir. She also further explains painters and how their powers work. After revealing the truth, Clea attempts to destroy Expedition Zero. However, she is unsuccessful, as both Painted Renoir and Painted Verso have been made immortal by Aline. None of Aline's painted family can be killed, die from old age, or be erased by the Gommage. The rest of Expedition Zero does not survive Clea's attack. Painted Verso and Painted Renoir both then return to Lumiere. Lumiere, between Expedition 0 and Monolith Year 84. Upon returning to Lumiere, Painted Verso and Painted Renoir both try to explain to the rest of the people that the Paintress is the one trying to protect them from the Gommage. However, no one believes them, and they are treated with suspicion since they are the only survivors of Expedition 0 and were not wounded in any way due to their immortality. A battle later happens where Julie witnesses Verso getting mortally wounded, but later finds him healed, which reveals his immortal healing ability. This convinces her that Verso is lying to her. One night, she along with several other people ambush Painted Verso, abduct him, and interrogate him, suspecting him of being a traitor. Painted Verso and Painted Renoir are forced to kill Julie and their group. They then flee Lumiere with Painted Alicia and begin living on the continent. Hey, so this is me in post-up after recording all of that stuff.
Thank you for filming this, buddy.
On the previous section here, when I was recording the information, she referred on Expedition 0 band. So maybe she was on Expedition 0, or maybe she was part of a later. Sound like she don't know. Turn the chroma in the humans he kills to Aline. Painted Verso initially goes along with this plan, but later decides against it. Growing tired of the conflict, Painted Verso decides to walk away from his family.
Well, because these people are actually in the real world, but they're painted. So like this Painted Verso, who's actually dead in the real world, who thought he was alive inside of a painting. Yeah.
Adventures around the continent for several decades. It's during this time that he meets Esquier and Monoko and forms a bond with them, both of whom are aware of the true nature of the world as they were created by Verso and not Aline. No further expeditions are sent to the continent until Monolith Year 84. Monolith Year 84. Expeditions are re-established. Expedition 84 plans to follow in the footsteps of Expedition 0, but they inevitably fail. Monolith Year 60. The Gigachads of Expedition 60, believing only in the true power of muscles, are able to reach the monolith, having no clothing or equipment and relying solely on the power of their sculpted bodies. They are able to pierce the barrier surrounding the monolith. They then learn the truth of the world and attempt to swim back to Lumiere to let everyone know the reality of their world. Unfortunately, they are unable to make it back before their Gommage. I'm sorry, you can hear me laughing in the recording. It was hard for me to talk about the Chad expedition. So, while Expedition 58 is journeying through the continent, they are joined by Painted Verso. He travels with them for some time, and together they discover the Painted Descendres family manor in Old Lumiere. Expedition 58 also discover that Painted Verso is Painted Renoir's son, and record that in their journal. Unfortunately, Expedition 58 is eventually wiped out by Painted Renoir. Monolith Year 49. In the real world, Clea decides to leave the canvas, as she wants to focus her energy on fighting the writers responsible for Verso's death. She asks Alicia, who is still recovering from the fire, to go into the canvas to help Renoir get Aline out so they can both assist Clea in her war against the writers. Alicia agrees, but before entering the canvas, Alicia hides it so Aline will not be able to re-enter if she is removed. Clea admits that while this is a smart move, she believes Aline will still be able to eventually find the canvas. Alicia then enters the canvas. However, she is not able to properly control her chroma and is overwhelmed by Aline's chroma. This results in her being repainted into the world of the canvas without her memories. She is then reborn in Lumiere as Maëlle. For simplicity, I'll be referring to Alicia as Maëlle up to a certain point. Clea then briefly re-enters the canvas. Little sister is
Maëlle, who doesn't even know who she is.
Of Alicia's new identity and asks him to keep an eye on her. Painted Verso agrees and periodically returns to Lumiere over the course of Maëlle's life to ensure her safety. Between Monolith Year 49 and 33. By this point, Lumiere's culture has shifted as the lifespan of the humans has decreased so much. Children begin apprenticeships as early as age 6 and begin families as early as 15. Maëlle's parents are gommaged in year 46 and she is orphaned. She spends the next several years shifting between various foster families. During this time is when other main characters from the game become adults, Gustave, Lune, and Ciel. Gustave becomes an engineer and works on improving the infrastructure of Lumiere. He also begins developing a device known as the Lumina Converter, with help from Lune, who is also a scientist. Lune and Ciel meet on the first day of Monolith Year 45 after the Gommage. This is when Ciel's father is gommaged, and Lune learns that her parents' expedition, Expedition 46, failed to stop the Paintress. They bond over their shared grief, but afterwards Lune cuts Ciel out of her life in order to focus on expedition research. During this time is when several of the relationships of the main characters change as well. Gustave begins a romantic relationship with a woman named Sophie, who is also friends with Ciel. All three of them work together on a project called Aqua Farm 3, which is likely an agricultural development project. However, Gustave and Sophie's relationship ends in year 37, as they disagree on wanting children in a world that's very likely doomed. This is also the time frame in which Maëlle comes under the guardianship of Gustave and his sister Emma. Gustave forms a strong brotherly and fatherly bond with Maëlle, and also takes on several apprentices amongst Lumiere's orphans to ensure his knowledge is kept after his gommage. Monolith, year 33. We now reach the events of the game. By this point, most of the citizens of Lumiere have begun to lose hope that the expeditions will succeed. Expeditions now have vastly fewer volunteers, with the bulk of the people being those with only a year until their gommage. Gustave finally completes a device known as the Lumina Converter, which allows expeditioners to harness the chroma in Pictos and convert them into Lumina. On the day of the gommage, Gustave and Sophie reaffirm their feelings for one another before Sophie and everyone else her age is gommaged.
Keanu Reeves crying.
Expedition 33 is formed and departs for the continent. Maëlle,
Cue
now
Emma
16,
saying gay.
still missing her memories as Alicia, joins this expedition, despite her gommage being 9 years away, as she desires to explore the world. As Expedition 33 arrives on the continent, they are immediately intercepted by Painted Renoir and Nevrons, who wipe out most of the expedition.
Yes, he
Maëlle
is.
is pulled off the beach by Painted Verso, and is left in the care of the Curator, which is a weakened projected avatar of Renoir. Other than Maëlle, only Gustave,
old
Lune,
dad.
and Ciel survive the attack, and are separated from each other. Gustave and Lune first reunite, and later find Maëlle with the Curator, who joins them on their journey by improving their
You guys
Pictos
got that?
items.
She is the little sister. She just doesn't know she is. And the dude with no face that we found in the house, that is the dad that killed us on the beach. That's him.
And weapons. They later
Just a
reunite with
fractured
Ciel at the
version.
Gestrel village, who was brought there by Gestrels who found her. They also recruit Esquier to assist them with crossing the ocean to reach the monolith. During this time, Maëlle begins having visions of her previous life and interacts with Painted Renoir and Painted Alicia. Painted Renoir, knowing Maëlle is actually Alicia, warns her to return to Lumiere. Maëlle, not knowing the true meaning behind Painted Renoir's words, continues with the expedition. As they are journeying, Painted Renoir confronts the party and kills Gustave, devastating Maëlle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
This is observed by Painted Verso, who allows Gustave to be killed, as he is afraid Maëlle will not assist him in erasing the canvas if Gustave is alive due to her attachment to him. Maëlle, after interacting with Painted Renoir's chroma, has a vision of her parents arguing, but she does not understand, as she is still missing her
Acid.
previous.
What's up, big dog? Don't forget to check in with your daily check-in. Get you a little recap. Don't know how long you haven't been here, but I got 1% lucky today. Right, 1%. Anna got 99. I believe Yoda was like in the 17 range. You know, maybe Emma was like 22-ish. Yeah, we got cooked. But yep, channel point. This is a daily check-in for you. And we've decided to put this game down. Yep, not 101. We've decided to walk away. Not because it's not fun and I don't like the story. Like, I'm locked in on the story right now. It's not about that. It's about the grind. Time is everything. You know, I say it all the time. And I'm doing a little bit of research. We need to go kill some monsters for like 3 hours. The same monster. And that ain't me. That has never been Pepperwood, okay? That just doesn't sound fun. Like, go do the same moves on the same monster for the next 3 hours to get enough points, enough levels. Yeah, I can't do that, you know. So anyways, welcome in. And we are, how much have you missed? Are you just now getting here? I can catch you up real quick. We can catch you up. We're at 1840. Let me get a picture of all of them. How much have we missed, big dog? Nah, let it go. Okay.
Life's memories. Painted Renoir attempts to remove Maëlle from the canvas, but is stopped by Painted Verso. The rest of the party escapes with Esquier and is later found by Painted Verso. He reveals to Expedition 33 that
Yes,
he and Renoir
it is a 26-minute video of everything in the timeline that happened. which is basically out in the real world, there's painters. They actually stand frozen and they paint by going inside of paintings, and they can make worlds, right? This family, which is who these people are, one family, they're all painters. This is the son. He gets killed in real life and then mom, who's the painter lady, she blames it on the daughter. He was saving the daughter, his little sister. He died saving her. That's why she's got all those scars messed up on her face. Well, the dad is the old dude, but he's the painted old dude. He's in here being painted. But he's also the guy with no face who sits at camp that we upgrade weapons. He's the same guy. Plot twist, the mom is the good guy. She's painting 33. She's counting that down to try to warn her creations, the people she has painted, because the world used to be nice and happy until the dad came into her painting and tried to paint things and change it and get her out. That's why it fractured and it's all broken. So she's trapped now over there at that monolith at the 33. She's trapped. She can't leave. The dad convinced the daughter to help get the mom out. So they make the monsters we fight, which trap people when they die. You know, their bodies don't disintegrate. It traps that color. They call it Illuma. Basically, it's ink. They trap the ink inside the bodies. So it makes the mom weaker. That's why she started writing the number on the wall to let her creation know, hey, you guys are up next. Like, I'm getting weaker because he's killing you guys off year after year. And I'm sure I missed some stuff, but
are from Expedition 0 and that they are both immortal, but he does not give any further details and pretends to be unaware of the reason he is immortal. By this point, Painted Verso has grown tired.
So that's the dad IRL, but this is the painted dad in the world who's trying to destroy the mom, get her out of this painting, get her back to the real world.
Of being at the center of the conflict in Verso's canvas and wants to be unpainted. He also desires
BJ! Smack that lizard! Let's go! Let's go! What up? BJ, how are you? Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks, BJ. Double D's in the house. So if you guys... This is what dreams are made of. This is what dreams are made of. What's up, Sarah? How you doing, Sarah Jade? Jeez, BJ, appreciate you, appreciate you. Smack that lizard. We got a lizard button, BJ. And a lizard hoodie, but it's green, so it looks funny. What's up? All right. Spoilers ahead. If you guys have never played Expedition 33 or you're gonna play it, raid and dip. Have a great day. Love you. Thank you for coming by, because we are watching the full story right now. We're almost done with it. We're 19 minutes into a 26-minute video. Okay? Spoilers ahead. Okay? Just so you know. Let me get out of here. BJ, yep, get out of here, girl. Get out, at least for the next 10 minutes. Bye. Get out until I change the title, okay? Because I don't want you, if you're ever going to play it, you know, we're watching the full story right now. Don't forget to hit your daily point redeem. That's new today. We got that on here today. But yeah, anywho, I will see you in a little bit. I'll give you guys BJ. Number one, numero uno, first time ever. So I'll give you a second if anyone's in here that wants to leave. Now's your chance to leave, because I'm going to push play because we got to finish this story. Daily Dr. Pibber. All right, all right.
to protect Aline and knows that she will die if she does not leave the canvas and wants to help her. Painted Verso then joins Expedition 33 and they begin their journey to Minoko's station to recruit Minoko.
It's
Along
a Pepsi,
the way, they
facts.
stop at the forgotten
I do have a
battlefield
Dr.
to
Pepper
bury
as well.
Gustav.
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both best brother.
That
and
is
father
the
I
brother,
ever
though.
had.
They arrive at Minoko.
You played knocking? Did you just knock right now, Skull? You silly goose.
Minoko's station and recruit
Did you hear it?
Minoko,
I
who,
heard it.
as mentioned previously, is aware of the true nature of the world and that Mael is actually Alicia. The group then travels
Yes,
to
so they're related. The Verso guy and the little one. Yeah, I did. You got a problem? And no, you didn't hear it. Oh, you didn't hear it, but I did. I had to take a peek for a second. And there's also a doorbell as well. But thank you for them bits, brother. Thank you for the bits. The biddies.
Old Lumiere to destroy the Paintress heart, which will allow them to bypass the barrier surrounding the monolith. As they travel through Old Lumiere, they are separated briefly into two groups. Ciel, Lune, and Minoko run to the corpse of the Axon that was killed by Simon. Lune finds the journal from Expedition 58 and finds out that Painted Verso is Painted Renoir's son. Meanwhile,
Sheesh.
Mael and Painted Verso arrive at the Painted Descendre's.
The sound is quite a bit like, hey, now it's much quieter than usual. Yeah, I think so. It was like, not you, the sound of the sounds. Yes, I understand. I looked, it was like -6 for some reason. Here, we'll run a quick check. Where'd it go? Oh, it's 69, I forgot. That's better. I must have bumped it or something. I missed it, Skull. I missed it. I was walking the little one, trying to get the little one to work or to go to bed, and her VODs, she doesn't upload her VODs automatically. So I have to wait and hope that she puts it on there. It was a great game, but I missed it. Hey, yeah, I love that emote, bro. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Manor, and Painted Verso attempts to enter
That's awesome,
Mael,
cool.
but is stopped by Painted Renoir.
That's
the rest
legit.
of the expedition reunite with Painted Verso and Mael and battle Painted Renoir. However, Painted Renoir escapes with the Manor and the heart, killing Noko in the process. Their original plan of
Which
failure,
is the dog.
The group then decides to kill 2 of the Axons.
That's the dad as well. Painted Renoir, that is the dad.
You get a bit. You get a bit.
You get a bit. You get a bit. Thank you for them biddies. You won your 100 points, my guy, with the bits. Cruel, are you on here yet? That was your first win. Cruel with the hundo spot. Don't forget your daily check-in, Cruel. We love it. Thank you for them tig old biddies. Thank you. Thank you.
And use their chroma to
There
create a
it
weapon
is.
capable of piercing the monolith barrier. They succeed in defeating the Axons, and the curator uses their chroma to create the barrier breaker weapon. Before traveling to the monolith, Painted Verso is visited by Painted Alicia, who gives him a letter to give to Mael. Painted Renoir also briefly appears and speaks to Painted Verso about
That's the
his
family.
decision.
That's the son, the sister, the dad. Now I'm going to dip. All right, cool. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for stopping in. Bye. So yeah, son, daughter, dad. The mom is trapped over there. Catch those Z's, brother. Catch those Z's. He's also the little monster dude with no face. The little guy who died, that was his dog.
To help erase the canvas. The team then enters the monolith. While climbing the monolith, they see visions of the experiences of the real-world Descendres being manifested by Aline's chroma. Mael also begins to have vague recollections of her memories as Alicia. They are also again confronted by Painted Renoir.
Okay.
Verso's mother. Aline's mind by the monolith and curator, with help from Mael, erases Painted Renoir. The team then climb the monolith and confront the Paintress, being revealed as Painted Verso's mother. Aline's mind by this point has deteriorated due to her extended time in the canvas. She is unable to remember that Painted Verso is not the real Verso, and is also unable to recognize Mael as Alicia. After a lengthy battle, Expedition 33 defeats the Paintress, which also expels Aline from Verso's canvas. The team then returns to Lumiere.
So we're all inside of Verso's painting. And when Verso died, saving his little sister, the burned up face girl, when he died, the mom left the real world and went into his painting because she knew that her son was here in this world with his things. Like, that's his toy. He painted his toys. That's his toy. That's his toy. The little Gromage dudes are his pets. Anyways, well, she's been in here so long, unable to leave because she's been trapped over there. That's why she couldn't remember him.
Air on Esquier to report their victory. While Painted Verso reads the letter Painted Alicia wanted to give Mael, Renoir is released from the monolith. Renoir then erases all of the humans in the canvas other than Painted Verso, along with Mael. This causes Mael's memories as Alicia to resurface and merge with Mael's. I will now return to referring to her as Alicia. Alicia then confronts Renoir and begs him not to erase the canvas.
When they flesh it out of the game, it must have been a chore. I mean, in a good way. It's not a cookie cutter story. Facts, definitely not. Yeah, that would make sense, Emma. They're all related.
As she now views it as her home. Renoir, being unwilling to risk Alicia losing herself in the canvas, refuses to allow her to stay. Painted Verso and Alicia then escape on Esquier with Minoko, with Alicia also gathering Ciel and Lune's chroma. After escaping, Alicia...
So Ciel and Luma get cooked by the dad. The dad broke free when they went back. He evaporated. All the people left. That's crazy. 33 to 0. Sheesh.
Uses their chroma to repaint them into existence. Alicia promises to repaint everyone once she has control over the canvas's chroma and Renoir is out of the canvas.
So Mael, our little red-headed beast of a fighter, she's actually Alicia, the painter. And now she can paint. She painted these guys
for a final confrontation with Renoir. Alicia uses the trapped chroma within the corpses of humans killed by Nevrons to partially resurrect them. These expeditioners help join in the fight against Renoir.
Whoa.
I should note that before confronting Renoir, or after if you do post-game, there is optional content in the game that concludes some of the story arcs for some of the characters. Firstly, the team can climb the Reacher Axon to meet Painted Alicia, who requests to be unpainted by Alicia. Alicia then unpaints Painted Alicia.
Isn't that so confusing right there? Alicia. These are the same people. Mael, the redhead, is Alicia. That's her, the painted version of Alicia, because the mom painted her with her scars.
Who requests to be unpainted by Alicia. Alicia then unpaints Painted Alicia. The team can also find Painted Clea at the Flying Manor, and after a battle, Painted Clea unpaints herself. The team can also descend into the part of the monolith where Renoir was trapped to confront Simon. After defeating him, Simon gives Painted Verso his sword. The team then goes to confront Renoir in...
So... I always felt like this nightmare fever dream. I was right.
With help from the resurrected expeditioners, the team is able to reach Renoir where they begin to battle him. Re-enters the canvas and helps them, slowly overwhelmed by Renoir's powers, but Aline briefly re-enters the canvas and helps them defeat Renoir. After the battle, Alicia tries once again to convince Renoir to not erase the canvas. Renoir then shows the team a vision of Aline suffering from being inside of the canvas for too long, which shocks Painted Verso. Alicia then finally convinces Renoir to leave the canvas, telling him she will only stay for a short while and will join him shortly. Renoir then leaves the canvas. However, Painted Verso can tell that Alicia is lying, and she intends to live and die within the canvas, just as Aline intended to. Unwilling to allow that to happen, Painted Verso resolves to destroy the canvas himself by making the part of Verso's soul within the canvas stop painting. Alicia then attempts to stop him, as she believes that she will have a better life within the canvas than outside of it. This triggers a choice in the game where you can either reach Painted Verso's ending or Alicia's ending.
Wow, now the bro and sis are going at it. She wants to live in the painting. But this is not her world. This is the brother's world, Verso. And he knows, Verso, that she's going to end up like the mom, falling apart and faded because all that time goes by. Yes, she can paint the perfect, beautiful little world, but it's still not her canvas. It's still his.
If Alicia is chosen, after defeating Painted Verso, she rebuilds Lumiere and repaints all of its people, including Gustave, Sophie, and Ciel's husband Pierre.
Wow.
She additionally repaints Verso as well, though he is clearly shown to be unhappy with his existence. Alicia decides to live in the canvas permanently, and the story ends with her showing signs of the same condition Aline did. If Painted Verso is chosen, Alicia is expelled from the canvas, and Painted Verso stops the piece of Verso's soul. This destroys Verso's canvas, canvas and everything in it, including all the members of Expedition 33. Sometime later in the real world, the Descendres are shown mourning and coming to terms with Verso's death, with Alicia remembering the friends she made within the canvas.
Wow, what are 2 options on the ending? That's crazy. So you could have picked her, and she repaints everything, but she gets cooked in the end. Could have picked Big Bro. Everything in his own painting is destroyed, himself included. I think that's the correct option. I think that's the best way to go, because he's already dead. They're already dead. No, nothing about the flowers. I think the flowers are just entering and exiting. That's just how they enter and leave, because when the guy chose to leave the painting, it just turned into red flowers. I have another plot twist for you guys. We're not doing it, but crazy. Cool story. Wow. Holy smokes. The French are dramatic. That was crazy. Now, also get this. I looked up because I was like, well, this is the story. Now we know what happens. We know all about it, right? Crazy story. I also looked up, you can watch all the cutscenes. Every cutscene from every dialogue, like a movie, they put it together. Would you like to know how long that is? 9 hours of cutscenes. No breaks, no skips, no fighting. 9 continuous hours from the start of the game to the end of the game of continuous dialogue cutscene. That is ridiculous. That's so big. Hats off to these guys. They made a great game, but you lose me when I gotta do the same grinding stuff over and over and over and over and over. That's where you lose your Pepperwood, okay? Let me update this real quick so we can switch on over to our other game. Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. They really brought cutscenes to the game. I mean, they are the definition. In the ignorance of my youth, I thought the finals was the hardest game to watch. I might attempt to watch that in segments. I watched about 30 minutes. It's pretty cool to watch, but it's the same story we just seen, but you don't have the context. So like you're 4 hours in and you still don't know Mael, our little redhead, is the daughter from the real world. You see what I'm saying? You don't know that that's who that is. They should have just made a movie. Well, they basically did. All right, let's update this. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And let's get off of this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and let's switch on over to our game. What do you say, guys? What do you say, guys and gals? Oh, Walmart store. Yeah, let's do Walmart store. You're right. Let's do Walmart story. So this is I can't believe this is a true story. It's a real story. Raft. Yes, sir. We're playing Raft. How you like them apples? I'm so bright. That's so much better. Okay. I don't think there's anything revealing on this page. I don't see anything. Okay. We're stranded at sea. Saw the hook. Never played it before. So here we go. Today I had to go to Walmart. I went to Walmart for it wasn't even for me. It was for my in-laws. They forgot some stuff when they went yesterday. You know, I said, well, hey, we'll pick it up, run it out to you. That's no big deal. I had to go to the deli. I went to the Walmart. I went to the deli. I have on my phone exactly what I'm supposed to get. Sara Lee ham, 1 pound. Sara Lee turkey, ½ pound. Boom. Got it, right? Can't mess this up. I get up there. Hey, buddy, I need Sara Lee ham, 1 pound. Got you, bro. Shredded. He starts shredding away. He gets about 0.8. We ain't at a pound yet. He's got to go look for more. He ran out. Okay, that's fine. He comes back. Oh, I don't think I have the other one either. Is this brand okay? Whatever other brand. And I was like, well, I don't know. This isn't for me. I got to call and ask. At that moment, an old dude rolls up. Cowboy hat, button-up shirt, jeans. Just a standard cowboy-looking old man. I mean, 70 plus years old. 70 plus years old. He rolls up with his little cart. No, I'm saying, it's like, okay, I'll tell the guy, okay, I got to call and ask because I don't know. This isn't even for me. So I call. Hey, they don't answer. Call the missus. Hey, your parents didn't answer. Do you think this brand would be okay? I don't know. Let me call. So she gets in touch with him. Says, sure. He's still looking for the other meat at this point. He hasn't even finished my first set. And so she calls me back. Answer the phone. Hey, no, they don't want that brand. What instead they would want is just up the first amount of meat. At this same time, he finishes my first 1 pound, right? So now I got to tell him, and he's putting a little sticker on there. So I got to tell him, hey, I need another ½ pound of that because you don't have what I need of the other one, right? So scratch the other one, another ½ pound. Cool. All right, I got it. Sweet. Then she calls back. We hang up. She calls back. Hey, we need some. So why don't you just go ahead and get us some too? Boom, got it. At that moment, when she calls back to say, hey, grab us some, right? So we're getting the same meat. We're just getting it 3 times because they didn't have the one I wanted. And then I added my additional one onto it. This is a 5-minute ordeal completely. Okay. Now I laid the whole scope out for you. This old guy, I'm on the phone and he's in front of me. He said, he looks at me and I'm on the phone. And he goes, next time, why don't you have your mommy come down here and she can hold your hand and do this for you? And instantly, I was just like, I have to handle something. And I just hung up. So I said, what did you say? And he said, why don't you have your effing mommy come down here if you can't come over here and order your own meat or whatever? You don't even know what you want. And he's dropping F-bombs and all this, right? And I said, are you okay? That was my initial reaction. I was like, are you all right? And he's like, I'm effing fine. He said, okay, I'm just going to walk you through it. He said, I'm effing fine. You're up here wasting everybody's GD time. And there was no one else there besides me and him and the other shoppers in the background. And I said, why don't you be patient and wait a second? I was like, you're acting like a child. It's not even been 5 minutes. And he's like, he looks at my shirt. I was wearing a black Under Armour shirt. He's like, you effing liberal. And I was like, I looked at my shirt. I was like, and then again, I was like, are you okay? I was kind of caught off guard at this moment. And he's like, F you with a capital F. And I was like, you just need to calm down and be a little patient. I was like, I'm trying to pick up some deli meat. He said, your mommy, next time you leave the house, tell your mommy to dress you like a effing man. And I'm in golfing khaki shorts, like brand new Nike shoes with an Under Armour shirt and my hat. And I'm like, I don't look bad, but I ain't got a cowboy hat on, and my shirt ain't too small. And so then I went a little. So my cousin has this innate ability to push your buttons when you're upset. Okay, that's a whole different story for a different day. But instead of me getting mad, because I was like, I'm not gonna fight this old guy. We're almost to that point. I'm not gonna fight this old guy, but I can push your buttons and get your blood pressure up a little bit, right? So he's going in, right? He's getting really upset. And I said, you know what? I'm about to order some more. I said, I'll order one of every type of this meat, and you just gonna sit here and wait all day. I said, you can't do nothing about it. You gonna just sit and wait. And he said, you need to know what you effing want. You're like one of those people that go to Wendy's, you wait in line for 15 minutes, and then you get to the counter like some stupid JA. And I'm like, I said, you know, I said, what if this isn't even for me? And then when I said that, he was like, oh. And I was like, so what if I'm picking this up for someone else? I was like, what if this isn't even for me and they don't have the brand that I was supposed to purchase? I have to make that call to see if I can get this other thing. I was like, does that make sense to you? Hell no, that don't make sense. You should know what you, and he just didn't know what to respond to that because it made logical sense. It's like a normal thing. But after the liberal comment is when he comes up and he's like in my face, because I'm like, are you okay? Like, are you seriously having a stroke at this moment? So he's in my face and he's like pushing my shoulder and he's like, you know what? Let's go outside. Let's go outside right now. Come on, let's go. And I'm like, I'm going to kill this guy. He's 70 years old and he's going to die and I'm going to go to jail. This isn't great. So I'm like, I tell you what, we can go outside as soon as I get my deli meat. You can wait right there patiently, and then we'll go outside. That just pissed him off more. He was fuming, and everybody's looking because he's yelling, and I have not raised my voice, not yelled at him, cussed at him, nothing. And the deli guy, he's like, he's back there just slicing my meat away. He's just grinding away, you know? And I was just like, I got my deli meat. I said, are you okay? I said, what'd I say? So I got my last deli meat, and I said, I'm done, or I can order some more. Say, well, I'll let you pick. I said, I'll let you pick. He's like, get the hell out, you know, get out. He starts cussing at me. I said, I'm going to go get the rest of my stuff. In 20 minutes, I'm going to be leaving. I'll meet you outside if you still feel up to it. So I left, went out, did my business, went out, did my bit. I did my shopping. Customers came up to me, like they found me in the store. Are you okay? Like, you handled that so great. I don't know what his problem was. And I was like, I'm fine. I was like, literally nothing bothers me. He just must be having a bad day or something, right? And I was like, oh my goodness, dude. So I see him. I check out, and he's checking out like 4 or 5 others down the road. And he doesn't know that I see him, but I check out, and as I'm leaving Walmart on the right, I stop and I just look at him and I like give him the little like, are you coming? And he just flipped me off. And I just left. But that true story, I was like, bro, what are we doing right now? Like, is this real life? But there for a second, I had the sweats. Like with that initial mommy comment when I was on the phone and he was rude, I was like, this could have went a whole different way. But yeah, like, I hate that crap. I hate that nonchalant. It's quicker to pull out your Aussie than reload. I mean, listen, I was like, what? And I'm not a very, what's the word? It starts with a P, but it's where you like make snide comments, or I'm very direct. I'm very confrontational. Like if there's an issue, I need to know about it up front, like ahead of time. So petty. I'm not very petty. That's the word I'm looking for. Or like, I don't even think that's it. Anyways, because for example, punch him in the face. Oh, nope, wrong P word. Like, for example, it was a long time ago at work when I used to work there. I cleaned up all this trash area, and then 2 other employees came and they filled it completely with trash everywhere. Well, I didn't say nothing. I just went and completely cleaned it all up again. Well, they said over the thing, one of the boxes missed the big trash can. And what they did was they paged whoever cleaned up the trash, you need to come get this trash that fell out of the trash can. Well, they knew it was me. So that to me is petty, because you knew it was me. Just say, hey, you missed some trash, blah, blah, blah. Instead, you're like, whoever did this needs to come and do it. You know, like that petty, just, I don't like it. I don't like it. It happens all the time. Like, I don't have a problem with people. I've had a coworker. I left a kid at the counter. I could work the counter and check people out at this hardware store. And when I got off on a Monday, I didn't work again until the next Monday. And a kid was training up there. So he was training when I left work Monday. Well, a whole 7 days later, I come back to work. I had stuff to do, and I asked the kid, I was like, hey, do you have the counter? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. I told another coworker, I said, I'm going to leave blah, blah, blah at the counter. And he said, yeah, that's cool. He needs practice. I was like, great. So I leave and go do work. I go do my own thing. And it's like an hour later, I'm getting kind of hounded. Like there's some pissiness in the radio, you know, towards me. And I was like, I could tell there was a vibe that was weird. But then I get a page to go do something. And then they're like, when you get done with that, go do this, which was rude. But I was like, whatever. On my way over there, I'm walking past the counter and I see the super dick that worked there at the time. He like does a gesture towards me, like pointed kind of towards me. Well, instantly I snapped and I was like, do you have something to say? Like, what's the issue? And then we go at it. But here's the problem. I had nothing. I knew nothing was wrong. The moral of the story was this guy who was training 7 days ago, he never got trained. He never got worked again. So when I suggested leaving him at the counter, I assumed he was fully trained. No one told me. So they were upset that I left him at the counter when he doesn't know anything. But I didn't know that he didn't know anything, you know? So I'm like, how was I supposed to know that? I said this. They said, yeah, he needs practice. He said, okay. No one told me he doesn't know what he's doing, you know? So, like, if there's something, an issue like that, bring it direct. Like, say, hey, he shouldn't be left up here. He doesn't really know. Okay, cool. Everything's fine in the world. No big deal. I mean, like, I don't understand. So, anywho, we went on a little tangent right there, a little rant for a minute. But yeah, old dude tried to fight me at Walmart today. Crazy. It's a small community too. I know who he is. I don't know his name, but I've seen him 10 times, a handful of times, you know. So I'll see him again. But anywho, crazy. So yeah, like I'm just a direct person. Like if I ever say anything to hope it's been good, oh, it's good. It was good then. I got a good laugh out of it. I didn't really fluff my feathers or anything. Ah, my weed eater head. It is excellent. I got it on there. Got it all ready to go. I need a weed eat so bad. So bad. But anywho, it's been good. Came home, got that cool daily check-in going. Thought about the plan of what we were doing with the day to end Expedition 33, to transition to this survival game. And yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm on normal mode, although it says you should probably play on easy mode if you're solo, because it said your hunger and your energy and stuff is a lot easier to manage on solo because you don't have other people helping you. Also, the shark attacks. There's a lot less shark attacks. Yeah, and your thirst. So I don't know. I don't know if I need to switch to easy mode, especially since I never played before. Bruce is his own thing. Maybe I should do that. I would to be safe. Well. That's weird. New world, easy mode, world name. PP Island. Cool. Name already exists. I want to delete it because I want my name to be PP. Cool. Snack check, same thing. Because I had a big old honey bun right before stream. This one is a tougher ordeals. Oh. Oh yeah. If the kids were with me, it would have been a little bit different. If my son was with me, I don't know how I would have reacted because he's 4, so he could understand that type of stuff, you know. The daughter, it probably would have been fine. She's 1. She doesn't even know. But yeah. right, let's lock in. Would it even started with me? Probably, because I still would have had to call to see if this brand was okay. Like when I was explaining that to him, which I shouldn't even explain myself to others. I don't have to, but I was like, wouldn't it make sense? They don't have what I need to pick up for someone else. This isn't even for me. I need to call to ask if that's okay. You know, that. Hey, they don't have Pepsi. Do you drink Dr. Pepper? No? Okay. You don't just buy some random crap. Yeah, anyway. What do I do here? Oh, baby. Stay on the boat. Whoa. I caught our first thing. Don't know what that is. Oh, we got a plank. Whoa, the sensitivity is crazy. Ah, man. Some people are only happy when they make others miserable. Yes, ma'am, you are correct. Ah, man. Hello? We need some of that green. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I feel like we need a milk jug. Oh, can we get two things at once? Oh. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Nope. Just check to see the local hatchet. Hang on. It's that. Someone's gonna leave him on his grave. Yeah, no kidding. Like he pops off like that to the wrong guys. It is not going to be a good day. What do you just keep on, right? Pick up the plank, please. This game has a story that we are going to want to keep spoiler free. Some helpful nudges. Okay. Are a good thing. Got it. Thanks, Acid. Am I in story mode right now? Yes, look at that. We got a barrel. Ah, shark. What the heck? Hey, let me know on the sound, by the way. Remember? We don't know what we're doing. Do not fall off this boat. I'm scared already. Oh no, bro. The sound is low. Oh, hang on. Hello? Oh, that's right. It's low. Cool. Hang on. I played around with it earlier. Master. We can adjust it. UI. Sure. We'll go from here. Yeah, that's better. What's the barrel do? Ooh, barrel full of rope. Sounds good for me. Yeah, I turned it up. You guys should be able to hear it. Little happy medium. Hello? No! Yes. I just do this until I can craft stuff, yeah? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like a nice, peaceful, low sound, to be honest with you. Yo, we're stacking up stuff. Why is this satisfying? Oh, come on. You can't give me that. Oddly satisfying here. Whoa! Oh, man, I might be scared of sharks. This isn't... Told you, I didn't go sea fishing one time. Yeah, that's a better balance between you and the sound of the game. Perfect. I might need to turn me down. I don't know. Can we... Yo, that's a big shark. Who's littering the ocean? Dang. We're on the way back from your house. I feel like this is a good cast. Maybe we can get two. Oh, nope. Just the one. Yeah, like, where are we? Oh, there's an island coming up. Cool. May want to move your head over chat instead of stats. Ah. Yeah, the chat on them. Because the chat covers up the stats. Makes sense. Where are we? Chat. There it is. Let's make it a little bit smaller. There. That'll be fine. Fine for now. I cover the stats? Oh, I do cover the stats. You're right. Well, there we go. To be honest, I hadn't even looked at the stats to know where they were there. I'm a pro streamer, guys. Well, son, please. Emma, how do you feel about this game? Does this game tickle you pink a little bit better than the last? Attaboy. Thanks. It's great. Ooh, can I get you? Can I get you? If I fall off this raft, I will have a panic attack. This is a good cast. Come on. Yes. Two things is like a max limit or something. They're never in hell when they're looking at me. Oh, badoom-doom. I can't believe he called me a liberal. You know what I did, though? I came home and Googled, is Under Armour liberal? Like, what the heck? Yo, we're almost to an island, so we're just going to keep snagging stuff until we get there. Oh, look at the water. That's pretty. But the shark's still following us around. Can we get whatever this is? It's more offensive than anything. Let the game get going if you have never seen it. This is a good game. So much to do. I have never seen it. Literal. Never played it. You guys were here the first time I turned it on. Hello? Uh-oh. Okay. I want that stuff. It all looks so good. Oh, no. Ah! No, 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 no. Get up here. Swim, swim, swim. Alrighty then. Yeah, I have no idea. Acid. No idea. Never played it. Never watched it. Silky little ghost. Can I get off on this island? Or we just drift forever? Oh. Ah. Well, I was going to jump. Probably. Probably was, you know. I think we're going to get off and swim. It feels like the right thing to do. Swim, swim, swim. It might have been a mistake. Please, please. And now we can fish from shore. Depends on what you can build right now. Oh, well. This one time I had a raft. What's up? This is our new home. Sensitivity might be 1,000,000. Well, we can get some stuff off the bank. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like there was something good on the shore for me. Oh, we got scrap. That was a good haul. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, tools, plastic hook, craft. Yeah. I'm gonna snag these bottles. My man said, this is Raft, not island. What do? I jump off the raft at the first opportunity. That's funny. We got a, ooh, watermelon. It was worth it. What's this? Blue flower, red thorns. Nice. What else can we craft? We can craft a stone axe. No, we can't because we need stone and rope. Shark bait? I think not. He did. He definitely did. What's this? White flower. Ooh.
Someone took the crown.
Ty gonna snatch the crown up. Oh, yellow. Might just take a second to get used to this crazy sensitivity. But look, guys, we got whatever this is. Chop tree. Well, we can't. We need stone and rope. Okay. Can we get up here? Of course we can. All right, all right. Well, our raft is gone. 30% Ty. I was 1 today. I came in at a big fat 1%. Just letting things happen. Let it happen. This is what you call the Pepperwood experience. We did find a watermelon. That was nice. Okay, well, looks like we're going to be building our first raft because there's no rocks on this island. A lot of flowers, though. All right, let's get back to where we got to go. Boat. Well, none of those work. Cool. Okay, well, let's go with tools. Build hammer. We need another rope. No, sound should be fine. I heard it. You didn't hear it? Yeah, it's on. Yeah, I think you heard it. It's on. Full blast. We don't have rope, so I think we might have just ended our playthrough. Hello, Link Up. Well, turns out I've stranded myself on an island. Maybe we can make rope. Let's think about that for a second. Ah, here we are. Big brain. I'm gonna craft a few of those. Our broken have been broken. We need a building hammer. Craft. Lovely. Let's put this down here with the planks. Left trigger for more parts. Okay. Whoa, we got foundation, roof, pillar, wall. We just need to get us back out on the open ocean. So, regular old foundation. What's the difference? Solid or just foundation? Well, we're going to go solid, of course. Okay. Okay, cool. Your raft is our raft is our home. What do? We ditched our house day one. Day one. Diabolical. I could probably sleep if I was on my house floating down the road. I mean, all right, we're gonna build a raft and then we'll build a bed. But I'm missing something. Go here. Solid foundation. How do we select this? How am I doing this here? Make. Y potentially? No, not Y. Down? No, not down. The sound is so relaxing. You're stranded in the ocean, Linka. And I jumped off my literally thing I was supposed to keep. Okay, I'm missing something. Like some kind of not down. Maybe I have to be out in the water? No, this isn't it. There's a big old shark out here though. You can crouch and look under the water. That's crazy. Okay, so use to expand your raft. Use to expand your raft. There is a way to get back to your raft. We can call the raft like a horse. I want to know how to build. All right, Ty, have a good one, bro. Have a good one. Clicking all the buttons. Nothing's happening here. Yeah, rafty. Oh, third person? Whoa. Cool. Now, plot twist. Raft is not... You don't say. Can I build anything? Maybe it's not this. Yeah, it's got to be this hammer. It wouldn't give me this option. I'm going to go to settings, controls. Not the controls. Okay, it is. I love weather when it doesn't try to relocate me. Stay safe, Acid. Stay safe. Building hammer, stone axe. Hold for more parts. We have the parts. We are on the right thing. Blue hell vibes. I'm not putting it somewhere or something. You see what I'm saying? Like, what is the issue? Does anyone know? I will ask for help. How do I put this down? Spill the beans, Cap. Why won't this work? Am I missing a button on the bottom of the screen? I don't think so. No. You know that raft you jumped off of? It has to be connected to that raft. Are you serious? Whoa, the waves are getting big. But be on water and click unstuck in main menu. Thank you for the first time chat. Game doesn't want you building a second one. Oh, okay. Well, we made an oopsie poopsie. Be in the water and click unstuck in the menu. I'm in the water. I was holding on to that one. Okay. In the main menu. Got it. So main menu. Save. Load world. World backup, delete, load. Am I supposed to do it from here? Told you to restart. It takes a moment, like 30 seconds before you can unstuck. Oh, I was supposed to be in the world? I feel like I came to the menu when I wasn't supposed to. Like, this doesn't make sense. I feel like I should be there. You know what? We just start over. We just start a brand new world. World day one. Let's do that. Day one. New world. Name your world. Oops. There we go. Here we go. Take 2. Or take 3. We're trying. Well, welcome in first time chat. Appreciate that. My man Acid had that one locked and loaded. Oh, here we go. Yeah. See, I'm already a vet. I take back what I said about that being a vet. Ah, okay. I understand. So you just stand in the water for a little bit. Okay. That's all right. I literally jumped off. Oh boy. I jumped off the raft the first day. Because I thought to myself, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. Build a raft. I love this game. Never played this game, Queef. What's up? How you doing, girl? Oh, little dude looking around. I'm gonna have to pause. What time is it? It's only 12:51. I'll come back.
Took the crown.
Queefanada taking it. I'll be back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I did. I did. I made sure we were done with 33.
Someone took the crown.
I said, no more. No more 33. 250 points for Queefinator. Sheesh. Where you at, Queef? 250 spot. Dang. Love your Be Right Back screen. Thanks. That's just my one I slap on. I'm editing those videos. But yeah, it's cool. It's just chill. It's just chill. Right? Babies be needing us random times. He was thirsty. But then I wanted to make sure he was out, you know. Literally, you want to know something funny? I didn't get to tell Queef about the old dude at Walmart. Sleepy babies. Queef, you said you've played this before. The first island we came to, I jumped off. I literally jumped off and was stranded. I had to start a new game. Yeah, I said, island, I'm out of here. That was a mistake. What up, Tyler? How are you? Crafting, eh? Oh, I think I'm kind of scared of sharks too. Might just now be realizing this. These big barrels though are juicy. Craft an anchor? Okay. I haven't crafted anything. I've been just snagging things.
Someone took the crown.
What up, Ty? How are you? How are you, Tyler? In my apple berry. They will eat your raft. I think I saw the picture on the screen and literally they were getting ready to eat a raft. Scary. Look at this, dude. What a haul that was. Okay. So I was at the Walmart deli. I heard it. How did you not hear it? Oh, it's probably because the desktop is so low for you. Hang on. Now you'll hear it. Whoever takes the crown again, it might be too loud. Apologies. Have a good night. Making your move? I got you, Ty. Have a good night. So I was at Walmart today at the deli. I'll kind of give you a summed up version. I went into it big time. But I went there for someone else. I went there for the in-laws to get them deli meat. I didn't know what they wanted, but I just went there for deli meat. And I told the guy what I wanted. He said, okay, ooh, what's that big box? I don't know, but I want that one. And then they had to go get more. They didn't have a full pound. So he's like, I got to go get some more. I said, that's cool. While I'm waiting on the guy to check the back, he's like, hey, we don't have the other brand you want. It was like Sara Lee turkey or something. So we don't have that brand. Can I sub it out with this brand? I was like, I don't know. It ain't for me. Let me call and ask. So I call and ask. They didn't answer. So then I called back and then I called the missus. I said, hey, your parents didn't answer. Is this brand okay? She's like, I don't know. I'll call their cell phone. So she called their cell phone and I waited. She called me back and said, hey, they said, no, don't get that brand. Instead, get this. And, you braced it, right? So I was like, okay, hey, dude, because he was done at this point. He's like, hey, here's your 1 pound. I was like, okay, well, I'm not doing the other one because you don't have the right brand. But what you do have is I'll just get extra of that first one you just did. He's like, okay, cool. So told him that everything's fine and dandy in the world, right? But then the missus called back. She's like, hey, we could use some of that, so just go ahead and pick us up some more. So I was like, okay, cool. So I answer. I said, yo, hey, I'll need some of that as well. Well, an old guy was in front of me, cowboy hat, button-up shirt, you know, just jeans. And I saw him look. He was giving me a look every time I answered the phone. But that third time when she called back, I was like, hey, we need some of that. Just go ahead and pick us up some. I was like, okay, cool. I was on the phone with her and he looks at me and he goes, why don't you have your mommy come up here and hold your hand while you order so you know exactly what you want? And like instantly saw red and I was like, I just told her on the phone, I was like, I gotta handle something, and I just hung up. I said, what'd you say? And then he repeated it. Won't you have your mommy come up here so that you can get out the way or something like that? Like, he just started going in F-bombs, cussing me out, and I was like, are you okay? Because I was like, is this guy having a stroke? Hey, we're gonna crash into this island. That's amazing. Maybe the boat will stay. I was like, are you okay? You know, I was like, you all right? Is what I said. And he was like, F you with a capital F. And I was like, what the heck? So literally, he's like, he looked at me, called me a liberal. Why don't people ever try this with me? Looked at me, called me a liberal. And I was like, what? I was wearing an Under Armour shirt and like golfing khakis. And I was like, liberal? I was like, I have so many guns. Like, what are you even talking about right now? So he's going in. He's cussing. He's doing all he can. Is this boat going to stay here? Probably not for long, right? Hang on. Let me finish my story. So, right. Anyway, so he's going in. He's cussing. And I'm kind of like, you just need to be patient. You're being a child. This is like a total span of like 5 minutes, right? So he's learning, right, Acid? Total of 5 minutes, but the dude's cutting up the deli meat. He's just back there slicing away. Well, he's going, next time have your mommy dress you like an effing man. And I'm like, bro, I'm wearing a black Under Armour shirt, khakis. Like, what are you talking about? Yoda, 100 points. Let's go, Yoda.
With the sub.
Jeez. Wait, it worked. You sub for a tier 3 sub, Yoda. Jeez. And you got that 100 spot on top of it. 2 wins today. There it is. It just was delayed as can be. That was crazy. I don't know. So anyway, he starts like poking me. You know what? Let's go outside. Let's go outside right now. And I was just like, so I kind of flipped it. And instead of getting mad, I was just trying to like poke the bear a little bit. Because I was like, I'll go outside after I get my deli meat. I was like, but you're going to stand there and wait for me to get my deli meat. He's just fuming, mad. I'm like, I'm going to kill this guy. Wait, there's stuff under the water. Can we get that? We're going to take a peek. That's wild behavior, right? Going crazy. And everybody's looking and I'm calm. I never cussed at him, never raised my voice. I literally just started getting like, it don't take all that kind of energy, you know, which made him more mad. And I was like, you know what I should do is I should just keep ordering. I was like, I'll buy every meat here and you just stand there and you'll wait and you can't do nothing about it. He was pissed. So Ashley is right on time. Okay, Yoda. Thank you, girl. Thank you. So he was mad after I hit him with that. And what it transitioned to was I was like, you know, have you ever thought maybe this isn't for me? I'm picking this up for someone else. So when they don't have what I need, I got a call to ask if that's all right because it's not for me. It's like, doesn't that make sense? Oh, F you, F this. Anyways, I got my stuff. I was like, look, I'm leaving in 20 minutes if you still want to beat me out in the parking lot. I go do my shopping. Customers came up to me and was like, you handled that amazing. I don't know what that guy's deal is. I was like, he's just having a bad day. It is what it is. I go to leave. He's checking out. I walk past him and I like just held my hand out like towards the door. Like, are we going? And he just flipped me off and I left. But some people just have a bad day, dude. I don't. So you would have bailed me out. I would have accepted the $1 dues. But yeah, no. Just having a bad day, I guess. I don't know. I would like to build a hammer so that we can build something like an anchor. Oh, well, look at that acid. It makes sense now. It makes sense that we can get a bigger raft. But how do we craft a anchor? Thank you again, Yoda. I appreciate you, girl. You're too kind. As Nick Miller would say, you love me too much. I got you cookie, got me cookie. How do we build? Oh, maybe it's a research table. We have to research how to make the anchor. That would make... No! Why don't people try me though? Because you got all those tattoos. You look like you just got out the pen. I'm just kidding. You don't. You're 5 foot tall. No one's gonna try you. No one. Most people don't generally like to beat up toddlers. Okay. The shark just ate our floor, so that happened. I have little person rage. I believe it. Okay. I would have went full. Cool. Research table. Open. Shark attack, not good. Backpack. Ooh, backpack. That's cool. If I was something to do with a boat, where would I be? Basic arrows, spears, scrap hook, metal axe, smelter. Juicy. What's this? A hinge. Stationary anchor. Is that what I need? It takes a simple plank, rope. There's got to be a better one than that. Like a beginning level. Yeah, back at the beginning. Empty bottle. Rude. Track your items onto the slot. Oh, well, I don't have metal, so there's no way I can make that. Right? Like, juicer, advanced grill. Is that the only anchor? This stationary anchor? I need a hinge? And a metal ingot? No, it'll research it. Oh, wait. You should have an anchor already. What? I'm gonna make a spear. We need more rope. Oh, that's cool. You can put the plus sign to make a spear. Okay. Rope, nail, wet brick. Oh, throwable anchor. Hey, okay, okay. Well, that's cool. How do you make stone? I gotta find stone, huh? I bet we gotta find stone. Please don't eat my boat. Oh, we drifted away. Wave after wave. Slowly drifting. Uh-oh. Okay. In the ocean. Did you do your daily check-in? I didn't see if you did or not. Apologize. I try not to spoil little mechanics like that. I'm fine. I think Acid said it's a story. You spent too long in the beginning. Listen, day one, I jumped off my raft. Like I said bye. And Acid goes, you know what Acid hit me with? So I jump off the raft. I stay on the island. My raft keeps going, right? He goes, you know this is called raft, not right? Not shore. And I was like, you know what, Acid? That kind of checks out. It's not not shore. I'm slowly drifting. Ooh, I want the double barrel. The double D's. Get over here, girl. Chee, splash. It's getting dark. I need a bed. Are there mermaids in the game? Pep needs boobs. I literally, you said that, and I said double D's. What are the odds? What are the odds? That's crazy. Also, hot topic. I found online game that doesn't really tell you if you follow a clear path water, it'll lead you to an island. Oh. Uh-oh, my hook broke. Cabin hook. Okay. I missed that. Okay, so it leads you to an island. Okay. Got it. No! Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Dang. Psychic. You should also have a bed. Well, I need to sleep because if I don't, Emma will be like, I can't see. It's too dark. Can you sleep in this game? I hear it already. There's a lot to this game. Table, chair, rope, building hammer. Oh, simple bed. We made a bed. I already figured the basics are gonna have to be spelled out a little. Wait, what you talking about? We'll put our bed right here. Yeah, lay down. Imagine they make controllers where you fall asleep when you sleep in game. All right. Where's our raft taking us though? That's the real question. Yeah, you did tell me it was tough in the early games. I'm just a picking. Come on, real. Ah. Biscuits. Yeah, I did get that. Ooh, let me get that over there. Hello? Hello? Did I just... Hello? Ah! I can't switch to my spear. Get off my boat. Get out of here. This is not good. Whew. He's kind of scary. Oof. Get him, Brute. Nah, what? You're on the wrong team. Ah, your slots. You did not win. It tells me on the side. Yo, that was kind of... The shark just sneaks up out of nowhere. Ooh, that was a blueprint for an antenna. Let's go. We can watch TV. That's dope. Yeah, blueprint for a receiver. We can play quarterback. I had a heart attack when you fell in the water. Well, so did I. Well, two things and we did not get any. Lovely. I feel like I'm in this zone where I gotta catch everything. It's like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. You know, but I feel like I should be crafting some stuff. Maybe we craft at night or something, you know? Oh, what a snag. Can you eat the shark? Oh, I hope so. That would be cool. We could be victorious over the shark. All right, hold on. In the research table, drag an item you have into the research table slot and it'll unlock craft items. It doesn't explain that. Okay. The seas are getting rough. All right, so open this up. It said, can be learned in the research table. So I'll just put this in there. Quick move, swap, move, drop, hold back. Drop an item I have that can be researched, like this spear. Oh, I see. So research. Ah, can't be researched. Planks. Oh, it all is making sense. So we're telling the thing, hey, this is what this is, I guess, right? Already did that one. Potatoes a no-go. This is probably a no-go as well. That makes sense. I see. Yeah, I would have been lost in the sauce. Now scroll. We're dying. We're thirsty. We need water. Do I have any water? Empty cup. Craft. How do we... Catch the rainwater. Oh, filled with salt water? We're gonna drink it. We're gonna get so sick. Yeah, that's not ideal. Water purifier. Oh, a simple purifier. Craft. I feel like we should have did this ages ago. Okay, we're cooking, literally. What else we got? Simple grill. Craft that up. I need a bigger boat. Ooh. We forgot when you're at sea, you need water. Yeah, it is. It is acid. You're absolutely correct. Is it ready yet? I'm thirsty. Please. Oh, wait a second. It's... How do I drink it? Remove? Don't think I did that right. Oh, it's raining, so there's no fire, is that right? We're gonna die. Are we doing permadeath? Are we starting over? I feel like permadeath is what we need to do. Ooh, maybe we can eat these. Well, that definitely helped our food. Cup. I can't light it. Ever die with a fresh cup of water in the hand? Well, looks like we're going down. We're going down. I'm yelling timber, we better hurry. We do need a new death for this game. Death, thirst. Go ahead and mark that one off the list. Please. Now we're losing health. It doesn't do anything because it's raining. Death by dehydration. Just to get us through one day. 840 deaths. I mean, to be fair, you could say stranded on an island would be a death because we had to restart. Maybe we need to build like... Ah! Oh gosh, bro, you gotta get out of here. Why are there jump scares in this game? Sleep during storms? Okay. My bed's gone. Well, having a great day. It's a great day here at sea. Bed. Well, if I go to sleep, I'm pretty positive I'm dead, right? It stopped raining. It's a miracle. Do something. What did I do wrong with this? You know? We're fading fast, guys. Can we come back from this? Poor liquid. Nothing happened. Oh wait, I think I'm doing it wrong. It's the X button. My last thing I will do before I die. Okay. Exit to the menu. Yes, please. Cut. Yelling's fine. Okay, so delete. Yep. Delete. All right, new world it is. And we're on easy mode. What's my world name? Water. Here we go. Panic. We did panic. Anna checked in. Let's go. I like that little thing. It'll be cool to see it stack up. All right, we're back. Don't worry, guys. I'm a professional now. I've mastered the art of the raft. Whee!
Someone took the crown.
Anna snatched the crown. You had to hear it that time. You had to hear it. World name. Chat yells at me for 2 hours. They scream at me on how to do something while Bruce eats my boat. Oh, come on. Alert volume's good on my end. Sweet. Anchor. Yes, anchor. 1, water. 2, grill. 3, anchor. You got this. We need a few more items. Why is the shark so quiet? You think it'd be like that in real life? It's just hanging about. Yo, the 4x4 is kind of... Bruce eating the boat attacks. Okay. Yeah, my spear went away because I researched it and I didn't think about that. Emma's more of a land creature. She's never been one to venture out in the open waters, I don't guess. I'm stressing. I say that all the time. Like, if you're a pro at one of these survival games and you watch me play, I know you're stressing. Like, oh, please just do this. Oh, please. Grab the cup. Grab the cup. But one day, we'll have a Titanic size. Well, that's probably not the best thing to say. A Titanic size raft. Yeah. Not a good reference there. Yeah, the ocean, no joke. I will make you live. We will live. All right, look, we're doing good now. We're doing good. I hit that button every time. Okay, so we need purifier. I feel like that's important. I already forgot the order of operation. Bruce, please don't eat that. Oh. Pretty, please. You want to get on a raft in the middle of the ocean? How was your nice break from Minecraft today? Sometimes it's nice to get a little break. You've been grinding away. Please get on the boat. I can't handle it. Oh my goodness. I don't have a middle right now. But yeah, that makes sense. I kind of thought about that, but then I was like, I haven't collected enough items. But I need to build out farther. We did the purifier, simple grill. Look at us. We are moving right along. What else? The water sound makes me have to pee. Guess I didn't think about that. Kind of checks out. Hoo-ah! Big grab, no whammy, no whammy. Okay. Oh, there's some big barrels coming up here. Yay, land. Oh, wait, we forgot about the anchor. anchor. Throwable anchor. Okay, well, we might take a second for us to get an anchor. Please grab that box. Oh, you dirty dog. That feels like a good one. Don't do it, you shark. Come on. Yes. Still gonna go for that one. Yes. I pee all the time. I could be peeing right now. What was that? I feel like that was a movie. Land over there, boat. Over there. Okay, do I have enough to make it yet? I don't have any stones. No nuggets. So you don't have to wait? Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Paddle? You can make a paddle? Oh, a paddle. What does this do? Oh, we can paddle back. Paddle. Go, little buddy, go. The current is pulling us away. Will we get there? I'm done panicking. I have to break it to you, but this is just the beginning of your nervous break. Yep. We've only just begun. Yeah, we got this now. I feel like we'll be able to get over there. Just to wee. The research tip was nice. I like that tip a lot. Can we hook the boat? That would be an excellent question. Oh, we're on land. Like, can we like do this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We just got bit by a shark. That ain't good. We need a spear. Okay, well, bye-bye island. That didn't work. You gotta be kidding me, big dog. Have a good day. Oh, we need the hammer. We ain't even built the hammer yet. Ugh, we need more planks. What have I been catching? Could you see him smiling? Yes, I could. Did you see the fear? Did you feel the fear in my belly? Can we go over there? Boat. Paddle me that way. There's some good stuff. Paddle me this way. Oh, you can just paddle around? How to harvest with the hook? Okay. Okay. Spear would be good. Wooden spear. I think we have enough. 5 out of 8. Oh, Waterworld's a good movie. Not a lot of people like that movie. I actually enjoy it. But I'm a Kevin Costner fan. He is in one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, sweet. All right. Not a lot of people have good taste. True. Cool that you can just paddle your way in front of it. Huh. I feel like it's more efficient than trying to like throw this thing so much. All right, where is our hammer? We need another plank. I need you, little friend. Thanks. Okay. That makes me a little happier, even though he's going to eat it soon, I'm sure. Paddle. I've never played a game where I'm stuck on a raft in the middle of the ocean. And we're just a fishing. I'm just a fishing. Yeah. Oh, forgot about food and water. I feel like we need to do that soon. Oh, bedtime's coming up. Bed. We need palm
Someone
leaves.
took the crown.
Emma Appleberry. What? How did I miss that giant crate? Did we get lucky? Oh, no. No, we did not. Palm leaves. Well, there's some over there. At least one. Too scared about missing this.
Someone
Turtles!
took the crown.
Turtles are nice. Anna snatched that up. Atta girl. Okay, now can we make a bed? Yes.
Someone took the crown.
Appleberry hopping back in. Move, swap, drop. Let's get some salt water cooking. Let's make a cup. Fill with salt water.
Someone took the crown.
Place cup of salt water.
Someone took the crown.
Okay. Rough seas out here this morning. You guys are going toe to toe. It's up to 1K. Dang, girl. I bet you can kill these turtles. You think?
Someone took the crown.
Dang. It's a fight for your right to party.
Someone took the crown.
Emma and Anna duking it out, going toe to toe. What a toss that was. Like, that was a great toss. I do have my spear on the ready for Knucklehead. Come on, come. Oh, man. right in path. Oh. Kind of scared
Someone
me.
took the crown.
Back and forth they go at 13:10. Sheesh.
Someone took the crown.
1,400 for the crown tonight. Is it coming up on the end of the month? Oh, Bruce is coming. I defended our raft for the first time. And I got it. We're hitting high score with the crown. Very nice.
Someone took the crown.
Uh-oh, we want that. It's important.
Someone took the crown.
I will ask, how do you research the blue things? The blue pieces of paper. I put them in the research thing. They didn't do anything. All right, we're gonna try to expand out a little bit, like a little solid foundation. Oh man, we need more plastic. What do you mean? There's not enough plastic out in the ocean? Turtles, go away. Oh, that 4x4 is kind of brutal to walk around on, I ain't gonna lie. Let's paddle over there. 1,710 for the crown. Literally no clue. Haven't figured it out yet. I don't remember the question. Oh, you talking about the blue pieces of paper? Okay. Well. Oh, that's nice with the takeout and popcorn. There's an island over there. I do have, oh my goodness, what is happening? Okay, no panic. Yes, staycation. Hold on. That was nuts. I want to get, oh, I think he's under me. Bruce is wilding right now. How do I have the anchor on me? No. Did I ever make an anchor? Probably not. I don't see it. Throwable anchor. Craft. There we go. Paddle us over this way, champ. We can get the land for a day. That'd be cool. What are you talking about, Emma? Oh, we need water. Forgot. Throw this thing right here. Did I do it? I did it! I did it! Now we're gonna die of thirst. Cup. Drink. Holy smokes. We actually did it. I'll be darned. Crip Blue's flying, thank you. I have no idea what Emma's talking about. Absolutely no clue. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, endless possibilities, but child free. Isn't it silly? But you sometimes you just want to just sit and do nothing. Sleep. And just be able to sit and not move. Now, can I make some other cool stuff like tools? While that we've found a place to rest. That's unfortunate that I used all my planks and wood and stone. Yeah, I mean that just sounds lovely. We are actually fulfilling our hydration. What do you know? And as far as food goes, we got a couple of these things. Okay. Now let's go over here and see what's on this island. Some flowers. Bamboo. Like this. Can I get this? Oh, wow. Scrap. Oh, we can get rocks. Clay. I can't be outnumbered. Yeah, no, I'm done. 2 is them cooked after 2. She mentioned the whispers of 3, and I said it won't be with me. That might rhyme, but I'm just being honest. Whoever you can get to do that, go right ahead. I'm done. Well, that didn't work. So like a... Huh. I think you'd be able to do something with this. Can't wait until the chop chop. I don't have a chop chop, unfortunately, because I don't have enough stone. I was hoping that would give me stone under the water, but nah. We're gonna get back on our raft. Back on the raft. Whee! Splat. Oh. We just removed it. Oh, you're coming back. Get off my boat. What? If I see you coming, you don't really scare me. It's when I don't see you coming, you get me. Okay, let's paddle over here. Away from the island, back out into the sea. It's apparently, I think it's from the crates. Oh, I thought you were talking about a vasectomy. Oh. No, we ain't doing that. And these nuggies are off limits. Okay. We need to go over there. Well, we have a little bit of time since... Did you just say nut punch is confirmed? Let's build the research thing if we can. Research table. Small storage. Plank. We don't have 14 planks. 14 planks? Die. A fishing rod. A sail. That takes a lot too. A chair. Chair's always good. Alright. Just gonna keep on keeping on. Can we make another paddle? No, can't make another paddle. I'm gonna have to get this from way downtown. This game makes it... I could see that. I could see that. We gotta go fishing for more junk in the ocean. We're all out. How terrifying would that be, though, IRL? Like, literally a shark just swims by your raft all day, all the time. 24/7, just a swimming by. Plus, if you have triplets, you get more government. I am not. I don't need nothing from the government. Nada. He's a toxic friend like that. He's be coming back. Like, you ain't got nothing else to eat, bro. Hey, Bruce is just bored, huh? He's just sitting back there like, hey, this looks like a fun time. I missed it. Because that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your bait in the water. I'm paying the taxes, I might as well use it. I mean, that's true. That is true. I usually pay in every year, like when you're supposed to get a tax return, because real estate's not taxable. So all your real estate checks and stuff, they're tax free. So then you have to like save that. Plus the tea in the harbor. Puts the tea in the harbor. Yeah, right? Why does that wood raft look yummy? Like, I'm cleaning up the ocean right now. We are hungry, though. Dude, he's right there, too. He saw me almost slip. He saw me almost slip. About took advantage of me. Not in a good way. Weird island coming up. Moana, Moana. Poseidon thanks you. Oh, we gotta sleep. I'm gonna get this barrel and go to sleep, Emma. So you can see on your 10% phone. Bunch of planks and plastic. Those barrels are goated. Love the barrels. Go to sleep. We need food. It really is a pretty game. It is a good game. Oh, we're hungry. That is the game, not me. Promise. We were really hungry. 25% actually. The same as my luck today. Well, I'll be. It's meant to be. Oh, we gotta go that way. I need a paddle. Please. Yes. Oh, now we're thirsty. Hey. Okay, we're good. Ooh, I'm on easy. So imagine doing this by yourself on hard or something. That just sounds difficult. I see the balance though. It's like you gotta make your boat bigger, but at the same time you can't overstretch, because then you don't have the resources to like go so much quicker. I can't imagine. I'm cooked. This is more our vibes though. This is way more our vibes than the turn-based crazy game. Great story though. Beautiful looking game too. I don't knock it. I'm not saying it's not a good game, but everybody has their preference, right? Snag it. Oh, you dirty dog. Okay, well, I committed to the wrong thing. That game shall not be named. Bruce is back. No, don't take my stuff. He's definitely taking my stuff. Oh. Sheesh. Oh, what a toss. Oh, come on. don't have public transportation in 100% of the country, basically. So we pay fuel, income taxes, register tax, city tax, property tax, income tax, purchase tax, sales tax, all without much representation. So it varies percent state by state. Yes. And they literally tax you when you get paid, and they just keep doing it. They tax you for everything under the sun. If you think about it, back in like the kings days, like where there was kings and queens, and they're just like, hey, you owe us 30 more bales of grain. That's the tax. It went up. And people were very upset about that. Imagine me like, hey, we're going to tax you for the dirt, for the seeds, for your work that you do. And then when you harvest it, we're going to charge you for that. We're going to charge you for the bags that you get to bring it, the wagon, you know, all the wood costs for the wagon. I mean, they would have went bonkers. There would have been assassinations left and right. I dread falling off this boat. Okay. There's something cool coming up. What is that? That's cool. I want to go over there. Oh, I quickly became America. Oof, feels bad. It wasn't my fault. We just got to make sure we're getting these barrels. Bring it in. Yeah, we're going to paddle over there. It's a raft. Can we get two? Major. Who wants to move over there? Who wants to move to Australia? You guys got so many things that can kill you. Please. How do I get over there? Yes. What do I do? Baby, come back. Oh, yeah. Well, Bruce took it down. Oh, no, we need to go this way. Please be a good toss. Please be a good toss. Yes. That's a good toss. That's a great toss. Okay. Okay. I don't know if we're castaway level yet, but hey. Does it say how far you've traveled? I have no idea, girl. I have no idea. I feel you. But I feel like 30 minutes is a good distance. We would sell our house tomorrow, even though we have an amazing interest rate and all that stuff. We would sell our house tomorrow. And you still rent too. I remember you said that on stream. And I was thinking, why are we renting? Only a few reasons you should rent. Can be money. Could be money. But right now it's like 500, 550 credit score. Job for 2 years. And not a lot of debt. Not a lot of bad debt, I should say. Okay, now let's focus up on a little bit of survival stuff real quick. Oh, you own? Okay. I thought you said landlord. My bad. Oh, you're landlord for work. That makes sense. That makes sense. Is this good liquid? I don't know. I don't think that was good liquid, to be honest with you. What can we cook? Can we cook a potato? Place raw potato. Oh. Oh, I'll be darned. Will they give me like a prompt, I'm guessing? We'll just let it sit and simmer for a few. No, missed the plank. Biscuits. Goodness. Can we build fencing? We need fencing. No luck. Belladonia, the chat. Dude, what a name. The Enchantress. Welcome in. If you're watching me, this is the first time we've ever played this game. I'm going to stress you out. We are hungry. Well, welcome in. Thank you for hopping in. Pick up cooked potato. Nice. Well, they did a little bit for us. First time I ever did that. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us. There we go. Boom. All right, we're going to let that sit. Oh, no. Did we get it? No, so close. Get back. Whew. Dang, we missed another one. Oh, scary. There's a hungry shark. We need the research table. Okay, let's sit right here a little bit. This is our, what, third attempt? Permadeath. Should have put that in the title. Okay, we have a second to breathe. What's in this? Pour liquid? Okay. We need the research table. Oops. I see, huh? Well, that one's already kind of beat up, and this one too. This one's not bad. We'll put it here for now. How do we quick move? Move half, quick move Y. Can't be researched, huh? Did I do the leaves? I think I did the leaves already. I think that's everything. Just found little man sleeping on the couch. Like he got up out of bed and then went to sleep on the couch. My little bro don't do that. When he gets up, he makes a straight line for the gaming room. And then he like, what are you doing? I'm streaming. You're supposed to be in bed. Thanks. Thanks, boss. Okay, it's not bad if we line this up. It's almost bed. Oh, we'll grab these last couple and then we'll go to sleep. We need some food. We need some food pretty bad, actually. Press learn on the table tab. Okay. I saw it pop up learn, but I thought that was just like, okay, you're done. You learned it, you know? Bruce. Bruce be Brucing. Spyro. Little dude play some Spyro. Okay, we're gonna wake up hungry. He doesn't like being alone. Sometimes I put a mattress in my room. I'm just like, come sleep with us. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. He won't want to snuggle up forever, you know? What can we eat? What's this? Decorating package? That does nothing for our belly right now. Can we eat this? No, we can eat 2 of these. That's all we got. That helped a little. All right, let's go back to the table. We can click learn. Oh, here we go. Nice. We learned quite a bit, actually. A crop plot. Ooh, that would be nice if we had more things to eat.
Someone took the crown.
You have a little stuffed Spyro. What a good game. Classic, bro. Classic, good game. Okay. We got a couple big crates coming up, but I think we're going to expand the boat a little. Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to protect our little couple layers. See what I'm saying? Something like that. Sure, whatever. I want to use all the stuff we got. Oh, we're gonna have to go this direction. I messed up. Licking, yo, snuggle. No, lurking to snuggle. OMG. Licking to snuggle. Dang. They snuggle wild in Michigan. And that's how you get your kids. Please, please, please. Thank you. Please, please, please. That's how you wind up with 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of them. Yo, this is crazy. There's a lot over here. I can't let her win 3 months in a row. Oh my goodness. She's trying. She's holding it tight. Honest. Oh, the shark is coming. Honest putting up a good fight. She's putting up a good fight. To be fair, she did give Prudence her winnings from last month. So you could say she only won once. Okay. Okay. Let's take a second. What can we build? Like I wish if I was in the menu, I wasn't floating. It gives me anxiety thinking that I'm floating past good stuff, you know? Empty cup, containers, a grill. Get off of the boat. Okay. So like I want to line it up here so that we can potentially get over here and get this one without having too much trouble. Girl is rolling in the points. Crop plots. Medium, small. We are farming on the ocean. I have nothing. Oh, I do have seeds, but I can't eat these, so... Ooh, well, I can't eat those. Wait, I missed the spin. Did we win? Did they win? I missed the spin. Did we win? When will Bruce die? I don't think Bruce dies. She hit 500? Sheesh. Atta girl. She's never won though. Wow. For someone never to win, finally hits 500 spot. She rich. You goof. Okay. I don't know what I want to place there, but let's look around. We have a bed, a small storage container. Don't necessarily think we're at that point in our life. Ooh, let's make an axe if we can, because we always need an axe. We never have the stuff left over. A stone arrow, that's cool. A sail? A streamer. For navigation purposes? Let's put this back here on the back of the boat. Oh. It's just that. It's just wind. Cool. Okay, I was gonna say what? How do we not get that? Oh, is that an island? That is a big island. We're going there. We're gonna do all we can to get over there. Acid, you scared. I pooped my pants when I was going to see this giant island. And I don't even think I have a throwable anchor anymore. Or a paddle. Oh man. Sheesh. You scared me. Yeah, I'm excited to be on an island. Let's go. That was the time when you were going for earlier. I see. Of course it was. Discover a large island. We made it, boys. We made it. Now we can work on our boat. We can breathe. Oh, let's see what this was all about. Now, let's go venture out. We actually have an axe. We're gonna make a storage container to get rid of some of our stuff. Wait, what was that? Oh, lantern. Small storage container, craft. Wonder if they're scary land creatures? I don't know. That would not surprise me, man. That would not surprise me one bit. Open. Quick move. We'll put the stuff we don't know what to do with in there. And last but not least, let's throw oh, a potato. Hang on, we should put the potato in this. And then we have to water it, I'm assuming. Did I do that right? That doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem accurate. Accurate? Oh, we're thirsty again. Must be, I bet there's like a water thing. Is there like a water can? It's all decoration. Container? Like a bucket maybe? Used for gathering milk? Very good bowl. Used for gathering milk. I like sitting here for a second. All right, let's go ashore. The tide is going back. That's cool. Can we get this stuff? No. Bamboo is off limits. It's in my about section, but it is a whopping 2:30 in the morning. Whoa, stairs. This is man-made structure. Can I get you? You do nothing. Cool, cool. Nothing. So far, we found nothing on our giant island. Is there a toggle to run? Here we go. Here we go. Chop. We got one mango seed and one plank. Whoa, there's a whole house over there. One mango. Let's go. We have made it, guys. We beat the game. We have so far to go. Black seeds. I wonder what those are used for. Imagine we look down there and the raft is just gone. How depressing would that be? Oh, this is a big boy island here, huh? Lots of exploring to do. Yeah, there's a house. Wait, red berries. Let's go. Let me see settings. Oh, save world. Settings. Controls. Toggle sprint. Thank you, devs. Whoever complained about that, I love you. More berries. There's a goat. Ah, what was that? What was that? Is there, what just ate me? The tree? That scared me bad. I wasn't ready. Why are there so many jump scares in this game? I'm taking all your oh, that's upsetting. One piece of clay. We need to go to the house. Pronto. Go put this stuff in storage and come back. There's all kinds of goodies up here that will help us survive. Can we catch the goat? We don't have a raft big enough for a goat yet, I don't think. Oh man, I thought it was gone. What is that? It's eating my stuff. It's a bird. Get out of here. It ate all my potatoes. Well, I'm gonna have to put a roof on this. You kind of look like a chicken. And here he goes. He took away my navigation system. Wow. storage. Actually, we can't sleep because if we go to sleep, we're gonna be very hungry. We don't have plastic or rope. Not ideal, huh? What could we put inside of here that will free up some space? Move the rope? Nah, that's something we keep. Five months, girl. 5 months. We need to build some kind of wood pillar. 10% health. Oh. We need nails. Hold for more pots. How do we repair this? Emma is the OG. She's been here a while. 10% health. Maybe we just go to this. No? I do not know. But that's okay. A freaking bird ate our stuff. Oh, wait, what is this? Repair. Ah, I see. Yeah, we figured it out. We figured it out. Shark's name is Bruce. The shark is Bruce, yes. He just hangs around the boat. He literally loves us. Can't we? Oh, we have no nails. Okay. I'm just trying to cover my plants. There. Beautiful. So maybe the bird won't mess with it. And now we need planks. But we can go chop some trees down, I think. Uh-oh. Breeze. All bitey? I missed it. You're right. That's pretty funny. Pretty cute. Pretty cute. Not bad. Come here, boy. You want... Oh. Well, I can't catch the llama. Llama's pretty tough. What are we dropping? What are we dropping? Planks? No, we need planks bad. Why does it say I have no planks? Oh, because I can't pick them up. So we're going to go right over here. Drop this one piece of clay. And pick up these planks. Oh, that was a freaking coconut. Are you serious? Awesome. A backpack would be super helpful, right? I guess we're gonna drop those for the planks for now. We just threw so much crap on the ground. Okay, well, what is this? Buy, sell. We can sell. This is a trading post. We can't sell anything to this guy. So we've never caught a fish. But I need this stuff we threw on the ground. Shark dinner, bolt, glass. We got to go back to the boat and see if we can craft like a something. More storage, that'd be super helpful. Ooh. We dropped the pineapple on the ground. Look at this janky raft we got right here. What is this? Some kind of seed that we can't plant. What is this? Can't plant that either. Oh, of course he's back. We just gotta get used to him coming back quickly. Real quickly. Is there a... Okay, hang on. Equipment. No equipment? No equipment. Big storage needs a hinge. There's the bolt recipe. Netcaster, where's a backpack? Oh, wait a second. Okay, that opened up some stuff. Okay, that opened up some stuff. A dry brick. I think we can make wet bricks, yeah. No, we can't. We can't. There's no equipment. Open spear arrow. Simple collection net? I don't know what that is, but that's cool. A scarecrow. I swear I've seen a backpack. I know I'm not losing my marbles. I did, it's right there. Needs leather and wool. Emma's getting sleepy. Yes, it should collect rubbish, but I bet it's like we have to drive over it though. Can we make another storage container, please? Because I don't know what to do with all this stuff. That's my predicament I'm in right now. That's why I'm not leaving. I don't have enough plastic, but I can't get the plastic because I'm not at sea. I don't know what to plant either. Okay, well, let's just spend... Can we demolish something? I bet there's a way to demolish something. Yes. Replace with wood, replace with thatch, replace with solid wood, repair, repair. A marathon is a good game. We're kind of locked in. Lost in the sauce, you know how that goes. I just don't really know what to keep. Maybe I'll open this up. These, can we do something else with these? Give me this. Am I sick? Nope. Too locked in. And I ate a bunch of quesadillas. Okay, what can I do with this? What's it for? Can be learned at the research table. Researched. So we already know it, right? So I don't need it anymore. Researched already, okay? Cool, we'll leave that there. That gave us a little bit more space. What is this? Open this up. You learn a cupboard. Cupboard. Can we put stuff in you? Wouldn't that be a dream? We can. Holy smokes. Not much, but it's better than what we had. It will offer solutions, or yes, I understood that. Like, there's metal right there we can get. But, of course, our big dog Bruce is up there. Yep. We're getting there. Any way we can... Oh, wait, what's that? I'm tired, Grandpa. We won't be on much longer. I would like to finish the island. That way the next time we'll just be back on open water, you know? I'm tired, Grandpa. Are there crabs you can eat? I wish. I don't know. It's a great question. I know nothing. There's this guy, but he just wanders about. Something hurt me up here earlier, but see, like, I can't chop down this big old tree. I don't want any more of these black things. I don't even know what they do. We'll take the berries. Berries are good. We have a lot of palm leaves now, so that's nice. And mango stuff. We love that. bird right there. That bird what got me earlier? Where'd you come from, Mr. Bird? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Alright, looks like, ooh, there's a tree right here. Racist. Now. This was a big island, though. Let's be real. She was big. Look, there's a thing. Which way are you gonna go? Uh-huh. Oh. Get back here. Chicken. Chicken. I'll be your friend. Oh. Oh, come on. Biscuits. Wasn't meant to be. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You better count your money when you're sitting at the table. Do anything of these? No. We actually have room for that. Cool. It actually is a really pretty game. Like, I enjoy the look of it. I like the colors. That's one thing. Expedition 33 was very dark game. Very, like, the brightness and colors of this is nice. When the feeling's done, cause you better count your money. Yeah, you couldn't see anything ever on Expedition 33. Your whole life was a lie. You instantly thought of this game. It's really like it has that same vibe. Totally different. Like I feel like that's way more cozy. Like this is actual kind of stress, you know? Little heightened situations. Would like anything, I'm sure. We found stone. Holy biscuits. That's great. And Solarpunk's just like a very chill, very nice. There's more stone down here. Must get it. And we're drowning slowly but surely. We made it. Okay. Solarpunk didn't have Bruce. Also, this bird is screeching at me, so that can't be positive. Death by boar. Did he just throw a rock at me? Come in here so Bruce can get you. Bacon on the move. It's about to make me bacon. I'm getting flashbacks. Made me think of Hamish on Red Dead when he got speared by the old bull. What was it? Yeah, the giant, I guess just to say legendary gore. Oh goodness. Why are you following me? No. Yo. I guess I'm swimming the long way around. This isn't terrifying at all. At night, in the water. And if I have to pick, I'm picking the hog. But we can't make a bow yet, but we can make arrows. Silly. goes, yeah, acid. Let them know. All right, well, we'll go back to the raft. We'll take a little nap. We'll get back out into the open ocean tomorrow. We'll see if there's anything we can craft while we sit and wait. Probably not, because we don't have a lot of... Is there anything? Can we put stone up there? Already researched. Cool. Can't be... Oh, I forgot about you showing up. And then there was one left Raft's piece. Anything else I can move? Okay, well. Thank you, Emma. My raft is getting smaller. You don't say. Alright, what do we need? A spear. We gotta get that back because Knucklehead ate it. We don't have rope. We can get that. That is a really nice feature. I like that a lot. Whoever came up with that, great job. Wet brick. I know we need one of these for something. How do we drop this? Oh, I forgot. All of our stuff we left on the ground up there. If I pop one, I'll have a pew of the 308 variety at the ready. Nice. Can't go wrong with that, dude. Cannot go. Oh, we're hungry. We're real hungry. I forgot we had stuff on the hill, though. That's not ideal. This is way better food. We're gonna have to make a trip real quick in our favorite rocket ship. Because I forgot that stuff was on the ground. And I really don't want to leave it on the ground. Alright, let's dish the palm leaves. We'll dish the clay for a minute. That thing, we have those. Okay, let's go get the blueprints and stuff by the house. That was in that chest. And then we can do... Nice of you to leave them. It didn't used to be on the edge, to be fair. I almost forgot. There might be something. At one point, it was towards the middle. That's the Emperor New Groove right there. What's his name? Okay, yeah, we dropped some stuff. It despawned. No, that was like our nut and bolt recipe. Rookie move. Rookie move. Alright, well. Guess that was the end of that. Hope I don't dream of Bruce. Alright. Ugh. Biscuits. Can we pick this thing up? Is there only one way to get this? Is it remove? It doesn't give it back to you. It just withers it away. Got it. Okay. Alright. Save world. Main menu. Emma Appleberry is the winner. That's right. Oh, man. Well, look at this. What is that? That is not a raft. Is that possible? I just now realized that this dude is on a raft in the water. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Wow. All right, guys. Acid, thank you for the giant emotes. Thank you for the, just being here, brother. Thank you for being here. Yoda! I don't know where you went hours ago. You're probably in Parva Lives right now, buying your third mansion. I don't know. But thank you for this biddies. Good game today. Emma and Anna going toe-to-toe. Good game, good game. But yeah, it was a good stream. I enjoyed that recap that we watched in the beginning. And now we're on Raft, so yeah. That's pretty cool. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for everybody hanging out with us. We will see you tomorrow. Let's do this thing. Yeah, Raider. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah. We're going to keep playing for sure. Acid, for sure. I like this one. All right, brother. Take it easy. Bye.